From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. President Biden prepares to address the nation about his decision to leave the 2024 presidential race. The major shift in the contest for the White House as Vice President Harris's campaign against former President Trump takes shape.
And the birds are back. Training camp kicks off today. We're going to hear from running back Saquon Barkley as he gets ready for his first camp as an Eagle.
Saquon and the birds could get wet today. The warm and humid conditions could mean scattered showers throughout the day, but after the rain, we have a beautiful weekend coming up ahead. Morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Burrell. Welcome to this Wednesday morning. Glad to have you. We're going to start with that next weather forecast, an unsettled one at that. Meteorologist Kate Bilo here with the details for us. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Janelle. Hi, Jim. Yeah, we're starting off looking a lot like yesterday morning with a lot of cloud cover and some showers. The problem is I don't think we brighten up like we did yesterday. We're going to keep it kind of cloudy and gloomy all day long. There may be a few breaks of sun here and there in the afternoon, but you could pick up a shower or storm chance at any time. Scattered in nature, there may be some breaks through midday, but then another round of showers and storms possible this evening and remaining very humid. It is a steam bath out there this morning. Not a pretty morning. You may have a little bit of a tough time getting moving this morning without the sun streaming in. 77 is the current temperature. Look at the dew point. Ugh, that is brutal. 74 on the dew point. That puts us firmly in the gross range, almost off the charts humidity. It is sticky, it is damp, and we've got scattered showers mainly north of the city now. There is one downpour moving through Kent County, Delaware, which has some lightning with it. That's near Dover and starting to streak out over Cumberland County. May impact the shore points here within the next hour or so. And again, you can see a few flashes of lightning have been reported as we sweep the area. So most of the day just kind of cloudy, but I would bring an umbrella. I would bring a hooded jacket at the very least because you may be dodging drops at any time today. The clouds will keep temperatures only in the low 80s, but it will feel more than 5 degrees warmer than that thanks to the humidity. Coming up, we'll have the good news, which is a beautiful weekend. I'll tell you when we kick off the nicer conditions coming up. Chandler, I'll send it over to you.
Thank you, Kate. Well, this morning we'll head out. We're still following this emergency repairs due to a water main break that happened on Monday in Camden. This is traveling both Admiral Wilson Boulevard and 676 coming from the Ben Franklin Bridge into New Jersey here. We do have a lane restriction on both Route 30 eastbound, Admiral Wilson Boulevard, and 676 southbound. So just watch out for that. Crews, they're set to clear within the hour, so we'll keep you updated there. Everything else pretty much cleared in Jersey. That's the good news. Traveling southbound on 95 right near Cotman Ave. It's just that morning volume is building out there. Overall, checking in on the travel times, it'll take you about 19 minutes traveling from Bucks County down to Center City on 95 South. Schuylkill eastbound looking even slower there. As you travel from the Blue Route to the Vine Gym, it'll take you about 21 minutes.
Thank you, Chandler. The race for the White House continues to take shape this morning with Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Trump sharpening their strategies against each other.
Now, yesterday, former President Trump said he will be willing to debate Vice President Harris when she becomes her party's official nominee. For more now on the campaign, let's check in with Jan Carabeo joining us live in studio this morning. Jan, good morning to you.
Janelle and Jim, good morning. The road to the White House is really heating up, but first, President Biden is expected to speak to the American people tonight. He's in Washington entering a new phase of his presidency. Biden is set to address the nation about his decision to exit the 2024 race and endorse Vice President Kamala Harris instead. This comes the day after Harris held her first rally as a 2024 presidential candidate. She packed a gym in the battleground state of Wisconsin. Harris is riding a wave of momentum fueled by an influx of cash and major endorsements, including the top Democrats in Congress, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Yesterday, Harris pledged to take on GOP nominee and former President Donald Trump, and she leaned into her past as prosecutor and attorney general in California.
I will proudly put my record against his any day of the week. We have earned the support of enough delegates to secure the Democratic nomination.
Now, one of the major questions still remaining is who will Harris choose as her running mate? There is speculation that Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro is being considered, but yesterday at Shippensburg University, Shapiro said he has not been part of any vetting process for the possible vice presidential position and has not submitted any paperwork. And he would not say if he'd accept the position if offered.
Vice President Harris should make that decision free from any political pressure. It is her decision to make. She'll make it on the timeline that she so chooses. Like me, she's been a prosecutor. She stood up for the rule of law, and she has always stood for the people. Donald Trump has spent a career screwing over people.
Meantime, Trump will rally in North Carolina later today. Both the former president and his running mate, J.D. Vance, sharpened their attacks against Harris, their new likely opponent.
The Biden record is the Kamala Harris record.
She's far more radical than he is. She wants open borders. She wants things that nobody wants.
Trump and Vance will hold their second joint rally this weekend in Minnesota. And tomorrow, Harris will address the American Federation of Teachers, one of the several labor organizations to endorse her this week. So a lot is happening and developing. Jim.
Thank you very much, Jan. Appreciate that update. And again, President Biden will address the nation from the Oval Office tonight at 8 p.m. You can watch it live right here on CBS News Philadelphia.
Well, former President Trump taking questions from reporters on a wide-ranging press call yesterday. And when asked about Kamala Harris as an opponent, as opposed to President Biden in the race for the White House, Mr. Trump says it does not change his approach.
She's the same as Biden, but much more radical. She's a radical left person, and this country doesn't want a radical left person to destroy it. Really, what you should do is take a look at San Francisco now compared to before she became the district attorney, and you'll see what she'll do to our country.
In other news, the director of the Secret Service has now resigned after the attempted assassination of former President Trump. Kimberly Cheadle's resignation coming a day after she appeared before a congressional committee and was questioned for hours by both Democrats and Republicans about the security failures surrounding the shooting. One man was killed and the former president and two others were hurt. Cheadle had served as Secret Service director since 2022. The deputy director of the agency has now been appointed as acting director.
In other news, police have made their first arrest in a shooting that killed 3 people and injured 6 others in West Philadelphia over the weekend. 28-year-old Tahir Schotz is facing 3 counts of homicide, among other charges. Police say Schotz was one of the people shot in the gunfire Sunday morning. Investigators believe there were multiple shooters. Mayor Parker and city leaders say the gunman will be held accountable. The nonprofit Philadelphia Bike Action is planning a rally Friday to demand action for safety improvements for pedestrians and cyclists. This comes after the death of 30-year-old CHOP doctor Barbara Freitas. She was struck and hit and killed by a speeding driver while riding her bike in a designated bike lane at 18th and Spruce Streets last week. The group will meet at the Art Museum steps at 6 o'clock Friday night and ride to City Hall.
Well, this morning, Delta facing more fallout as the airline is still struggling to recover from last week's global tech outage. This is new video from Philadelphia International Airport this morning, and you can see just how packed it was early this morning. A lot of those travelers' flights were impacted by the outage.
We felt like we've been stranded for the past 2 days. I get that not all of this is Delta or the airline's fault, but they have not been as accommodating as I had hoped, especially with such a large party and little ones here.
Well, after more than 3,000 complaints, the Department of Transportation is now hoping its investigation will provide answers and also accountability. Delta, meanwhile, is offering reimbursements for hotels, meals, and transportation, and the airline says its operations may not be back to normal until the end of the week.